Hey, I'm back again for part three of Marketing Mayhem, and I just realized I could not leave you without sharing this little bit of information. It is another 5 minutes of insights on how to work with your content planning and the algorithm. So, for example, what we're finding is that if you follow different ambassadors of the different platforms and the social media blogs of these platforms, you'll find that they actually leave like little clues and tips on like what they are preferring the content be and what type of content you're using. And so, for example, one of the longtime ambassadors of Facebook, Mari Smith. She's an ambassador to Facebook marketing, always really great with tips. And she was quoted as to sharing some insights with Social Media Examiner last week around the idea that if you are posting a link in your Facebook update, that you should actually post the link at the top of the post, not at the bottom of the post. And so if you want to try that out, let me know how that works for you. That's pretty current information. The other information or tidbit of information about Facebook's algorithms actually is that they're no longer potentially showing your content to just your friends, but they are showing a preference to like-minded posters. So if you have a bunch of themes that you're talking about regularly, Facebook is finding an 8% increase on the time of energy that people are spending in the feed and in the discussion booth area, discussion, sorry, not booth, but in the feed, that because the content showing up is more like-minded versus necessarily not from your friends, but from like-minded contacts and non-contacts, your content actually might be getting pushed out to more people now if you are consistent with the themes and the like-mindedness and consistency of the content in your themes. So something to think about for Facebook. Another thing to think about, as we all know, like with the whole short form video just taking over the use and being one of the top content pieces used and experienced by the online users, is that the short form videos that are doing and performing the best on Instagram, for example, Reels, are outperforming statistically the stories option, the carousel option, the straight up post option, and text-based posting. Well, you always have to post a photo on Instagram, but the thing here is that if you are spending energy creating content and you want that content to reach more people, check out your insights and see if this rings true. I found almost like a 600 or 700% difference between how many people see my reels on Instagram versus how many people see my carousels or my stories. So I hope that's useful information for you. But what's even more useful, because we are business owners, we have access to business insights. And what that can give us is the time of day and day of the week that our users are most active online. So one of the things that I've been playing around with and getting more visible this year. Yes, I struggle with it too as a content marketer of over 25 years. I do have my ups and downs of, wanting to just kind of hide. But since January 1st, I've been posting every day on three different platforms, my personal profile, my business profile, and my Instagram. But there are some days where it does get pushed to the back of the pile, and eventually I want to be in a place where I was before, where I was kind of planning content out up to 90 days in advance, like always knowing what I was going to be posting, having it already created, and I'm not quite there yet. And that's just the reality of day-to-day business and demands, and being at the ER the other day with my son, just different things come up and you get delayed. And I found myself quite a few times posting between 10 p.m. and 11 p.m. And I'm going to tell you right off the bat that most of my ideal clients are online between 9 a.m. and 3 p.m. Monday to Friday. So they are not online at 10 or 11 o'clock at night. And therefore, my reach and the amount of people actually seeing my posts is going down. So my vision for the next couple days, hopefully, is that I am posting a little earlier in the day. We are up north in the Canadian realm of darkness after 4 p.m. So it's already getting dark, but it's about 5 o'clock. So I should be posting this approximately at 5:30 p.m. Eastern. And I'm thinking that I'm getting closer to that time frame for when my ideal clients are online. But I still think I have to hit that sweet spot of getting things posted by between 12 and 3. However, because I'm providing a call to action with some of those posts to book a chat with me, I'm so excited and thrilled to see my calendar booking up because I'm posting every day and taking consistent action on my business. And it just starts with a thought and a challenge. And sometimes for me, and for many people, the idea that might work for you as well is to gamify your content marketing and to think about ways to challenge yourself to get those posts out there and have fun with it. Like have fun again, which is gonna make me, maybe I'll do another post on that idea of having fun with your content planning. But until then, that's it. And I hope those insights helped you and to getting more momentum out of your marketing efforts. All right, have a great day. Talk to you soon.